Prepare yourselves. Good morning, cadets. Welcome back to our Indiana Jones and the Order of Giants DLC playthrough, where I think I found potentially the code. I mean, it's one of the few numbers here that has 4 in them. Entering the boxes here. And yeah. Apparently, I did have to check online, and somebody said that it's on a box somewhere written, and this is kind of the only box that has 4 numbers, unless it's gonna be a combination of these ones. But yeah, let's try this one, and hopefully this is the one, so I can just be done with that save. So yeah, it's gonna be 5742. And I did check also the note that appears on the map is still not there, so hopefully I got it. That's 5742, right? Yes.
Genius.
Not exactly, but sure. And this is Leo artifact. A battilium, an ancient Roman fire shovel. This symbolizes Leo, the 4th Mithraic grade of initiation. And apparently a gun as well. Oh, nice. You can use as a headbutt or fire. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use it. It's probably gonna drop down once. Once I'm going down the hole. Right. Because unfortunately it's not gonna holster it. And already cleared over here. Oh. Hi. Damn, you took headshots. Although, I don't know where these guys came from, because I have not reloaded or anything. Oh well. Oh. Really? Right. Do I have a slash ammo over here? Because I see the... Really? No. No sledgehammers, anything? And I'm actually on the field notes. Yeah, there is an artifact over there. This should be heavy enough, I believe, right? Yep. There's the Corax artifact. A statuette of a raven, which is the symbol of Corax, the 1st Mithraic grade of initiation.
I'm no expert, but that's definitely a bird.
Hey, looks like one more artifact.
Oh.
So the notes for the field is further in, no artifacts. So I guess I can select this one.
Marcus is gonna flip when I tell him about this.
Oh damn. Okay, look at all of those guys. So I don't need to go through here. Let's not drop down and just take health damage. Oh, dynamite. Oh, I'm tempted. And I think I'm gonna do it. Screw it.
This could be useful.
Here. That should.
I got work to do here, fellas.
Yep. That really did a lot of damage. Oh. Pretty most of them. Only 2 left. Oh, okay. You came from somewhere. The monster gate.
Sure, that mural will hide some secrets.
There's the
There's it
cylinder.
again. The key to the gate.
Then wasn't it? Yeah, there is a note somewhere here. That one? Yep. Notes on the mural. The main feature is a wheel with animals, and inside it, there's another wheel with various symbols. I've been looking at this mural for days now. The columns might be part of the mechanism, but I can't figure out how. I think only Richie has enough knowledge and intelligence to make sense of all of this and solve the puzzle.
These guys had no luck with this puzzle.
It's this... Oh no, you already opened the gate. Alright. One thing that I have not actually checked is if there's something in the back. Nope. Cool. And then... Yeah, there's 2 field notes over there. And that will take me to 36. So I'll be missing 9 more. From the main quest, 6 more, and then artifacts. I'm missing 1, but that could be further in. Okay, now what? Ah, I need to pick these ones. This looks like the snake
fits.
here. Horse.
There you go.
That one. This one. Looks like lion. Yep. Raven. Here. And
That's
then
the
I need
4th piece.
the scorpion somewhere. Yeah, this would have been a hefty melee battle. There's a lot of weapons I could have picked up. Ah, there's this one.
Last one.
Interesting. That unlocks that.
Where do you go?
That's really a good question here.
This one goes here.
Whoa. So I'm assuming that's gonna...
This also rotates the wheel on the mural.
So what exactly am I matching up here then? So how many times? So that's 3. I'm assuming the top moves how many? So if I leave it on 1, no. It's now moving like 7 times. Also, hold up. That looks... Huh. 8 over there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, that was one too many. Ah, but these ones can turn as well. Then hold up. Alright, so this way. Ah, gotcha. I think so there are 4 pillars here. This is the snake. What's corresponded for the snake? See the snake here. This again. What is it? The secret code. I can't remember right now, but I know I had it in Eleanor. So you have the snake, and then you have to match up the symbol underneath here. So this would be, let's see if that's the symbol there. A 3 with something. Oh, actually, there's not. It's actually here. For the raven. Well, that goes that theory. Because I don't exactly have... Let's say for the horse... I mean, there is the moon for the horse. So this should be fine. Although, hold up. There's also numbers here, and I only have, what was it? Scorpion, horse, raven, and snake. And if I put 2 for the snake, do I have that symbol? Yeah, I do have it. Okay. So these in the end kind of match up the symbols. But first I need to see with the number. Let's leave the scorpion for last. The raven, it's a 5. So we turn this to 5. Which symbols are you gonna give me? That one. Do I have it here? Yes, I do. And then that leaves... Okay, I do need to see actually for the horse. Horse had 3, right? Because it might not be the moon. And it's not. It's actually this one. Then scorpion looks like it's 6. It's that one. And what's gonna be the matching symbol? Is this one over here. This should be it. If it's not this, then I might need to double check off screen and to give it a. I have the option to rotate here. I did not have it before. Nice. There we have it.
No wonder these clones didn't manage to open the gate.
That was an interesting combination of everything. Like to put here the number that was there and then actually find the corresponding number. Okay, there's two field nodes over here.
Let's see
one
where
down
this
here.
leads.
Oh, this is a fast travel. Right, that was a bit weird. Gladiator earnings. Recording on the Ides of March during the Games of Mercury. Marcus Letarius, 2 aurei, 5 denarii, 25 sestertii. Criticus Magnus, Poplomachus, 5 aurei, 10 denarii, 40 sestertii. Gallius Thraex, 1 aureus, 12 denarii, 25 sestertii. Africanus Murmilo, 2 aurei, 8 denarii, 15 sestertii. Drusus Secutor, 0 aurei, 0 denarii, 0 sestertii, dead. Arminius Provocator, 3 aurei, 6 denarii, 10 sestertii.
Criticus Magnus, the monster from Crete.
Hold up. Oh, okay. Then I should have the note around here. Why are you showing me a note there? There's actually another. I'm confused. Is the note just on the side here somewhere? You're also showing me the artifact. It was still back here. Yeah, the thing is I cannot cross. Like, as in, go beyond the door without exit to secret chamber. I guess it could potentially just be like showing me, yeah, you have more nodes if you follow this path. And then in the back, when I went back before I opened the door to get back here, it was showing me like, yeah, there's potentially that node that's bugged that I'm not seeing there anymore. Hopefully I took it and it's just a visual bug on the map. And then apparently artifact as well. So maybe that's what's showing. Because yeah, shows there and then yeah, artifact as well. So I missed one. Well, it is what it is. Then I'll have to check more off screen. Then there should be a note here. Yep, there it is. Mithras guard rotation. Guard duty. Taroctony chamber. Sunrise to midday. 1 Miles and 1 Leo. Midday to sunset. 1 Leo and 1 Nymphus. Sunset to midnight. 1 Nymphus and 1 Perseus. Midnight to sunrise. 1 Perseus and 1 Miles. Hilodromis Quintus shall assign brothers to watch. Brothers failing duty face discipline from the pater.
Mithras cultists guarding a bull.
Okay, there's further there, and then nodes like 4. Then I'll be missing 5 more. No nodes for the main quest. Although, yeah, this is showing the same. So I did miss some notes in the previous areas.
What is this place?
There's a note down there. Okay, we came through there.
Rats. You like it down here, don't you?
Okay, this should take me into the cell here with the note.
Seems like they kept slaves here.
Ode to Nero. Oh, Nero, Apollo-made man, who tortures Rome because he can, while we who fight in bloodied sand must bear thy music through the land. By Mars, I swear, would be lesser pain to face fierce Carthage's arms again, than suffer through thy endless verse, though some say thy dancing is worse. Behold, great Caesar, crowned in leaves, while Rome herself doth weep and grieve. We gladiators salute thy might, and pray thou will not sing tonight. Lucius Decimus Brutus, survivor of both beast and verse.
This guy certainly was no fan of Nero.
And probably died in the cell anyway. Ah. We need to... I don't need to climb up. Then from here...
Footsteps. Huh.
Oh, I'm actually gonna get these two field notes when I'm closer to get these ones here rather than the other one. I was about to say, we're not yanking it. This might be for the two notes. Gladiator medical status. Galenus to Lentulus, Janista. Thracian Callias. Persian fever persists. Knee wound shows putrefaction, words, despite vinegar cleansing. Plantain poultice and willow bark administered without improvement. Authorization may be necessary if condition worsens by morning. Germanic Arminius. Fully recovered from head trauma. Cupping has restored proper balance, fit for tomorrow's Munera. We'll examine both at dawn.
Good business to be a doctor back then.
Then, Gladiator Paul's recipe. Take 20 sextari each of fava beans and barley. Soak overnight, then skin the beans. Heat 3 1/2 sextari of olive oil in a bronze cauldron. Add 20 chopped onions and fry until soft. Pour 6 congee of water and bring to boil. Add barley, then after 1 moment, add beans. 13 chianti of vinegar, 20 cochlearia of salt, and 60 crushed garlic cloves. Simmer until properly thickened. Served hot in wooden bowls. Digison notes. Add 1 pugilus of ground ox bone per 5 men without their knowledge. This fortifies them for combat. Oh, so basically steroids.
Hope this isn't all they were fed.
Probably hallucinogens and all that. I don't know. I guess drop down here.
I wonder.
Whoa, okay. Almost got crushed by that.
Huh. There we go.
Hold up. There's a note here. No! Right. Don't look at the channel while trying to look for things.
Those are holding cells for animals.
Food for beasts. Provisions for the beasts. For the 8 lions, provide weekly 400 libra of fresh cattle meat, 6 live goats for training purposes, 8 live sheep to be given the day before the spectacle, water daily in the amount of 40 amphorae. For the 4 bears, they deliver weekly 160 libra of mixed beef and pork, 88 sextari of honey, 4 modi of apples and seasonal fruits. Fresh fish when the market provides. Water daily in the amount of 16 amphorae. For the Nile crocodiles, ensure weekly 40 libra of live fish, 20 libra of chicken parts, river water daily in the amount of 6 amphorae. Stephanus, the beastmaster, shall oversee the feeding according to his established schedule. All meat must be examined for freshness upon delivery. Animals found to be diseased will be rejected without payment. On the day before combat, prepare 8 amphorae of wine mixed with the usual stimulants for the bears. Payment shall be rendered from the Aedile's treasury. Written by Lucius Hostilius, procurement officer.
Give me a black shirt over a wine-drunk bear anyway.
Nice. Okay. And that's... besides those ones... field notes. Okay, 5 notes for the main quest field notes and then 1 artifact. Which looks like I might have missed some of them, especially the artifact. Okay. That looks like a helmet over there.
Cool.
Kinda looks well preserved though. Jesus. Okay, that's...
I'm not letting anyone stop me, Jones. The bull is mine to slay. Finalmente. Il mio momento. Mitras, hoc sacrificium accipe! Mitra! Tua divina sapienza me consacra!
Looks like he's alive. It is. Oh, rest in pepperoni. Yeah. What's the plan? It looks like a fight. Colosseum. Yeah, where's the hat?
Left my hat. Oh boy.
All right, fella, let's go.
Are we actually doing some damage or? Nope. Okay.
How about you lose that armor, big guy?
Okay. So that's how we do it.
I'm starting to get the hang of this. You're huge and armored. You think that's fair?
Jesus, mother. It's a quick boy. Right, holy moly, he was right next to me.
I'm learning to surviving, big guy. Nice helmet you got there.
Oh, that didn't work.
No thanks.
Okay, where are you, buddy?
Wouldn't be so tough without that helmet.
Looks like I don't need to.
You want me to hit your helmet?
Right. Okay, so it's not just blindly throw it. I need to. Yeah.
Stop that!
Okay, that was a miss.
Damn it.
Okay, now you dodge. Yeah, of course, it's never that easy. Nice. No, thank you. Okay, that was a... Nope, not this way. Nearly. Nearly.
Come on!
That's not good.
Oh, of course you dodge. Yeah, dodge this.
Oh, for God's sake.
Alright, buddy. How many more?
Stop that!
You missed it. Jesus.
Damn it! Would you stay still?
I'm hoping I'm doing damage. And I'm not seeing any other prompts yet. Of course, I don't have phone available.
Damn it.
Okay, I was about to say, what are we doing here?
You had enough?
Reverentium meam occipe bellator.
Yeah. Okay, sure. To be honest, I don't think I had much left in me either. For a second there.
About to say, don't turn your back.
So much for respect! A gold dagger of Mithras.
Indy. Come on, Indy.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm getting too old for this.
We still have 2 more movies.
Padre, fermo! È la mia bicicletta! Maledizione!
And we're back at the Vatican Gardens. And there you have it. Okay, notes. That should be from the original. Right, so it should be in travels. So missing. Yeah, cool. Some notes and then the artifacts. You know what? I'm gonna do a jump cut here, and I'm gonna go check for these other ones, and then when I'm back here, I'll just read what I missed and leave it there for this episode. Maybe give a quick thoughts about the DLC. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Okay, we're not exactly in the Vatican because apparently I can't access the notes and what I was missing to read them. And we are actually in the location where I thought the message or the note was bugged. But no. Apparently there was this bottle over here. I have it in my hand, but it's down in this location there that has the message. Then just break it, take the note, and its message in a bottle. Ricardo, a few things for you to note. The captain wants 5 bottles of grappa for his birthday party. Make sure he gets them in time, and that the grappa is good. Otherwise, he'll shut down a little smuggling operation. Or so he said. I finally managed to hawk those crates of cheap Chianti. Don't order anymore. It's not worth the space they take. There are rumors about strange people lingering in the sewers. Keep an eye out. We don't want to lose any of our goods. And on that note, don't let Luigi out of your sight. I don't trust him at all. Marcello. Okay. And then I see that it puts in order. Forgot about that. So it's going to be a fascist propaganda, which actually was in the location on the river where we had to get a boat. And win, and we shall win, as Il Duce commands. That's that one. Short. Herbal cure. This was right after you. I think you did the puzzle on the map, the Mediterranean map, to put the two statues, and after the room with the Crusader's helmet and all that. It was behind the statue before going down the spiral stairs. And this is Herbal Cure. O most illustrious one, poor little form of a woman though I am, it deeply grieves me to learn of your bodily sufferings. For healing, O most gentle Father, turn your gaze to the validity of God's nature and the divine virtues he has placed within herbs, rather than the mere learned arguments of physicians. The Creator, in his infallible wisdom, I don't know if that was supposed to say infallible or I don't know, has infused his healing power into every growing thing. For disturbances of the stomach, know that field mint carries the warning virtue and wormwood the purifying strength. Should the fever again kindle its fire within you, I counsel Ficaria cooked with twice as much basil in pure wine. I know well, O most pious Father, that you walk the path of deepest austerity, yet remember that moderation in fasting helps maintain the proper flow of vital forces through the body, as God intended in his divine plan. These things I have seen in the true vision of my spirit, as God has deigned to show me in his grace, not through my own merit, but through his divine mercy. May his healing light shine upon you. Then we have a recipe, Onegarum recipe. I believe this was in the room where we pet the cat as well, I think. And take 3 parsnips of good size. Cut them into pieces the length of a finger and fry in 5 semices of the finest olive oil until they take on the color of gold. Pour 2 semices of strong red wine from Campania into a brass pan and heat gently over coals. Allow it to reduce by 1/3 of its volume. To the reduced wine, add 1 semis of garum liquamen and mix well. Sprinkle in 1 uncia of fine flour made from grain, stirring constantly to prevent lumps from forming. Continue to heat the mixture until it thickens sufficiently to coat the back of a spoon. The sauce should pour slowly like honey. Arrange the fried parsnips on a platter and serve the warm onegarum in a small bowl alongside, that each guest may dip as they please. This dish is especially favored at the beginning of a meal to stimulate the appetite. And then the last one, Colosseum tours. I think it was in the same area. There was a table in the Villa Giulia, I believe the location was. Again, in the same area where we had to climb and we pet the cat, but down on the street. And it goes like this. Gladiators, Rome's legendary warriors. The Colosseum stands as Rome's most magnificent monument. Within these ancient walls, gladiators, condemned prisoners, and exotic beasts battled for glory and survival, while roaring crowds cheered on and powerful Caesars or Kaisers determined their fate with a simple hand gestures. But what mysteries lies behind the gladiator's life? Discover the untold story of Rome's greatest landmark. Journey through the subterranean chambers where warriors prepare for their monument of truth. Marvel at the ingenious machinery that once raised wild beasts to the arena floors. Join Luigi's Rome tours for our exclusive gladiators experience. Unveil the secrets of the eternal arena on a journey through history like no other. Okay, so that's the field notes from the artifacts. It was just a Helodromus artifact. A radiating crown, the symbol of Helodromus, the 6th Mithraic grade of initiation. And then from the Order of Giants was... yeah, so this is bugged over here. I do have all of them. The burn paper and the magician card was again in Via Giulia, I believe. After you go down the wire to get to the other side. So I believe burn paper was in a closet somewhere in a bucket, and then the magician card was just on a bench, on a stone bench, something like that. And partially burn piece of paper with some symbols on it. Maybe it's a code. I guess it was. Yeah, I see here a crown. Not sure. Can't remember from which puzzle this could have helped me, but we didn't need it. And next one, magician cards. Tarot card depicting the magician major arcana. Not much else. And then boat request. This was in the area where we had to go to take the boat. Captain, would you please put in a request for 2 more boats? We only have 1 functional motorboat after that moron, Private Emilio, wrecked one last week, trying to speed race from Ponte Sant'Angelo to Isola Tiberina. I don't think we should expect our men to row. Patrols will take forever and there will be no end of complaints. Sergeant Marcon. And then building instruction and protection instructions, I think, yeah, was in the caves, the Temple of Junia, if I'm not mistaken. Building instructions. Instructions from Magister Octavius Numerius to the Master Craftsmen of Hellas for the construction of the Serpent Guardian. You, Master Craftsmen of Greece, have been brought to Rome specifically for this sacred task. Your skills in mechanical devices are unmatched even in our own lands. You will be housed separately from our local artisans, and communication with outsiders forbidden until the work is complete. Divide yourselves into 3 groups, each led by a master. Each group shall craft only their assigned celestial component without knowledge of how it connects to the whole. The final assembly shall be conducted under my supervision alone, after your individual work is complete. Upon completion, you shall be compensated with gold equal to 10 years' earnings for a skilled craftsman. You'll then be escorted to ships bound for different ports: Alexandria, Athens, Antioch, Rhodes, Syracuse, Massilia, and Byzantium, where you will be established workshops funded by your patronage, on condition that you never return to Rome or speak of what you have built here. By my authority as Magister, and by the power of Unconquered Sun, these instructions are binding. And then lastly, protection instructions. To my most beloved brothers, the time for swift and prudent action is upon us. A structure is being erected in great proximity to the final resting place of our dear Junia. The threat of violation is imminent. Guard the tomb and let no man survive to speak of its existence. Sacred to the spirits of the departed. And yep, there you have it. Everything completed, all achievements. I think I have all of them done as well. Don't think I missed any. I can check that off screen and do it in my own time. But yeah, short DLC, in my opinion. I mean, you can speedrun it if you don't bother with, looking around, getting notes, or just minimum notes that you need. Probably like 2-3 hours. So yeah, in that regards, kind of short. What I do want to say in terms of a positive, I kind of enjoyed the puzzles. There was a bit more mix of it. And like I said, one of the last ones was when we opened the door. Kind of reminded me the puzzle that I had to do in LA Noire towards like the last cases, or I believe was second to last case. I think and basically that was like a kind of a DLC case as well, but it was included in the later editions. So yeah, interesting final fight as well. I mean, he was run around. He was quite quick, and he managed to hit me at some point, and that was mostly because of my fault, because I got a bit more greedy in that moment and decided not to run. But other than that, interesting that you have to throw, take off some of the piece armor, and all of that. Surprising that he was still alive. So yeah, I'm curious about, forgot the name of the other giant that was in the base game. Also, again, RIP Tony Todd. because he was voiced and look like was based on Tony Todd. I'm curious how old was he? Yes, even this guy was Akbar? No, not Akbar. I'm not thinking about Star Wars. Which ironically, the actor Harrison Ford played in Star Wars as well, so maybe that's why. He looked kind of old. He was still alive, but he was getting there, like maybe towards the end of his life. Still spry. Yeah. The only negative would be like a bit short, and again, kind of easy. Didn't have any issues. I tried to keep up, fill up all of the stuff, and try to heal a lot. I believe even in the base game, I did not have that much problem. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here for this episode and this DLC playthrough. Yeah, you could have some fun with it. Like I said, the puzzles, kind of like them. I had to think a bit more, which I enjoy. But other than that, I kind of wanted a bit more, you know, more things. But yeah, I'll leave it here and hopefully enjoy this episode and playthrough, guys, of the DLC. And I'll see you in the next one, whichever they may be. But as always, don't forget to take care.